welcome back. Welcome back, my beautiful people, my beautiful darlings. I just want to say thank you so much for coming back and just clicking on the video. So I just kind of want to be quick about this video. So you've seen the title. My main discussion today is just about friendship, and everyone's in a transitional phase in life. Like myself, I like I said, 2024 was a very hard year for a lot of people, and especially for myself too. I lost some friends, and then some friends from the past tried to come back, but I was just like, oh no, 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 no. So sometimes you have to think, I know after the pandemic, a lot of people felt like it was hard to kind of socialize, and some people kind of got back at it. Some people, they lost their close friends, or just things change. You adapt, you grow as a person, and it's hard to kind of navigate that friendship and just life, as we all get older. And I was thinking about this. I even had a discussion with someone about friendship as you get older, how hard it is to make friends, and also losing friends. And I will tell you I'll tell you two stories, actually three. I'm going to use three examples of three people that were in my life. Three or four. It depends, honey. Three or four people that were in my life that are no longer in my life, and I have no urge, no desire to go back there. And you might be in that stage in your life that, okay, you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to, if it's either going back to school, or just moving states, or just going for something that you always wanted to do, that's your passion. It's going to tell you who your friends are, who your real friends are, and then who I'll say your fair weather friends are, and people that are just there for a season. And when you're younger, you try to hold on to people, you hold on to the good memories, but sometimes I feel like our body sometimes tricks us, and we try to like block away the bad memories, and we focus on the good. But then when we really sit and we're honest with ourselves about the things that happened in the past, you're gonna be like, oh wow, that person wasn't that great of a friend to me. They were actually not that great. So in the topic of, as you get older, or if you're changing, or you're in a transitional part in your life, you tend to lose friends, and it's okay. It's all part of life. Like everyone says, your tribe will find you. And if you feel like, oh, you have no friend, it's okay. You have yourself, and if you want to make friends, try to get out of your comfort zone. Sometimes the uncomfortable thing is getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that make you uncomfortable. And you might want to be like, oh, I don't have any friends to go. Oh, I want to go do like a wine tasting, but I don't have any friends. Girl, you're an adult. Yes, it's scary, but sometimes people bond over drinking, and they say liquor, alcohol is the truth serum, and sometimes you might just meet someone, you guys can hit it off, kindred spirits, and then you start chatting. So why don't just book the wine tasting? Go sign up for it, go have it. If you see someone that you like, just say hello, compliment them, be like, oh my god, I love your shoes are cute. If you really like their shoes, people can tell when you're giving them a BS compliment. And you never know, that could put a smile on someone's face, and then you guys can just start chatting, and then they're like, oh, this is my friend for tonight. And if you want to proceed to have a longer friendship, you have to make an effort. Friendship is also like dating. As we get older, when we were younger, we didn't have to put much effort into friendship. Some people, you met them when you were in elementary school. Some people, you met them when you were pre-K, primary school, middle school, and then from there you guys go on. And then some people, you guys stayed friends from preschool, primary school, elementary school, and so on, and you guys are still friends. And some people, you've cut ties. And some people, you became friends in college, and you guys have been friends from there on, or just, you meet people at different times in your life. But I feel like the older we get, and sometimes I've talked to other people, some of my coworkers, and even myself, I am dealing with this, that when you get older, you tend to lose some friends. And it's usually during transitional periods and when you're going through a really rough time. So it's okay. It's okay to cry about it. It's also okay to be like, well, if you really care about that person and you voice your opinion to that person and they still keep on doing the same thing, maybe you need to set a boundary just to say, yeah, even though we've been friends for this long, doesn't mean you get to be disrespectful. You don't acknowledge my feelings and treat me anyhow. Doesn't mean I will still continue to come back. Friendship is a two-way lane. I hate those friends that call you, or you meet them, they're like, oh, you don't call me anymore, you don't text me anymore. We have both have lives, and sometimes you call the person and they don't call you back, and you feel like you're the one that's always reaching out. And when you pull back and you're like, okay, let me see if they're gonna reach out, and they don't reach out, and then you guys all meet up and everyone's like, oh, you don't reach out, this. Why do I have to always be the one that's reaching out? It's a two-way street, like a relationship. If you are friends, 1 + 1 = 2. We have to combine. We have to make a combined effort. Friendship is like a relationship. It's a platonic relationship. So you have to make the effort, especially when you're older. And sometimes when you transition in life, let's say, for example, for me, when I took a break from school and then I decided to go back to school. I was in my early 20s. I had a group of friends, they were a little bit older. This is when I was in retail, and I started dating this guy, and then I was starting nursing school and things like that. So this friend, they kind of got me out of my shell, because I'm a very sheltered person. I'm a very homebody, and they made me go out, and I did enjoy that and try just to go out and just get out of my shell. Yes, but then I'm like, okay, it's gonna change a little bit because I'm gonna be starting school. Nursing school is very rigorous, and I'm also in a new relationship. And let's give them a name, because they were close friends, but then we worked together, and then that close friend group they were also a couple. So we're gonna call them Tweedle1 and Tweedle2. Together we have fun and all of that. But I was like, okay, it's gonna be a little different because I'm starting school and then I'm in a relationship. So I have to, nurture that relationship. And then I also have to focus in school. And then, I would get little remarks. Oh, you don't hang out with us anymore. It's all about your boyfriend. It's all about this. You're not fun anymore. I'm like, girl, I work. I go to school full time. I have a relationship and I have friends. Yes, I still see you guys, but I'm not gonna see you every night. 1 night or 2 nights, I gotta see my man, that was my previous man, and then I still have to study. And then, I was still living with my family at the time, and I'm the eldest daughter, so I was also a second mom. I had to drop my brother off at school, wake up, work out, go to work. If I had school, sometimes I would go pick him up from school, and just I had a lot going on. I was a second mom. I was a single mom. To make a long story short, that would be the complaint. Oh, this is this. You are always busy. You don't hang out with us like you used to. And I explained to this person, yes, I don't hang out with you like I used to because I am in a new relationship. I'm in school and just all of that. Long story short, I don't know what happened. We kind of had an argument or disagreement. So I had some stuff over their house that was still there. So I just took it because I'm like, I don't want any drama. And then due to my school schedule, I had to quit the job that I was there for like 5 years, almost 5 years. So I had to quit that job so it can get a job that was more feasible to my school schedule. And then I guess that person felt some type of way. and had everyone that was in our friend group unfollow me from Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. I think they blocked me too. So like I was like, okay, I saw her at work. I haven't seen her in a couple of days. I was gonna send her like a little cute Snapchat, like, I'm off for a couple of days. Let's have her up like a proper conversation. It's kind of been awkward, but let's have a conversation because we're friends. I miss your like, we always laugh and we always check up on each other. And then I went and I was like, oh, usually there's the first person that pops up. So I was just like, what's going on? So I was like, let me investigate. I look, everyone from the friend group unfollowed me because I guess she told them that, oh, we're no longer friends with her. I was like, oh, is that so? Okay. So I just like, whatever. I ignored the situation. A couple years passed. I reached out because, I did miss that person. And then I reached out again. And then I stopped reaching out because I was like, I miss the memories of like the fun times we had. And I was in a kind of a emotionally abusive relationship at that time. So I was just like, oh, I do miss that. And then after like a couple of years, I was just like, you know what? No. Then the thing too, which is the husband, reached out to me. We exchanged some messages and like, oh, reach out to her. I miss us hanging out. I was like, I do, but like, I'm in a different part of my life and things like that. Then I reached out, nothing, whatever. And then he would come again and start doing that. I said, baby, I don't feel like reaching out. I already reached out. If I reach out and this lady don't reach back out, baby, it's your problem. I don't mind coming, meeting you all to have dinner and just to talk, but I'm not in that stage. And recently, out of the blue, the wife reached out to me, and I was just like, I was just like, what's going on? I was like, hey girl, how you doing? What the fuck are you on my line? Why are you on my line, honey? Because what is it? I was like, girl, I was like, happy holidays. I said, happy holidays to you too. And just say hello. But I'm just like, even as I was having a conversation via text message, I was just like, I don't want this person in my life. I really don't give two F's about what's going on in your life. Baby, I have been through hell and back and forth, and it's the end of 2024. No, I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life because you did me dirty. I try to overlook it, and then I'm just like, I'm sick of always being that person that's like, oh, I'll give you a chance. If I care about you, I'll give you multiple chances. But after you have used up your chance, honey, please go to hell. All the way to hell. Because I don't have the energy for the BS. And I think like when you are in a different part of your life or like you're transitioning, like I told you, I was in school at that time. So you're going to lose some friends when you decide to change like your normal routine. If you're trying to better yourself, there's some people that are going to be like, oh, I miss the old you. Well, baby, I'm trying to be better. I'm not her. And they're going to try to distract you, or they're just going to just push you away from that. And you have to really sit and say, which is more important to me? And school was important to me at that time because I knew where I wanted to be. I didn't want to be in retail anymore, and that's not the life I wanted. And then having that person like come back at the end of 2024 to reach out again, I was just like, no. I said, God, you're testing me. You are testing me. And honestly, 2024 was hell. I also lost some friends that felt like, those friends that are frenemies, they would say, like they're there to cheer you on, but they secretly wish that you fall. And like I said, I'm the kind of person, I have a big heart. I will give you a second chance. But if you've done me dirty once, I can forgive. but I'm not going to be as open as I was with you in the past. But then if you do it again, ha 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 ha, the joke is on me, and I should have known. I should have known, and you will be blocked expeditiously. Blocked. So after dealing with the things I was dealing with in 2024, like I say, like December of 2024, I just kind of had a whole reflection about things in the past, of just how um of the kind of friends or just the people that I've surrounded myself with, the people that I would say energy vampires. Some people just come for a season and they suck you dry because they want your advice. They always have a problem. They always have a situation going on, and you're the fixer. But then when you have an issue, they don't want to be there to fix anything or help you out. And then you're there to figure it out. Those are not friends. So in 2025, please take care of yourself. Be your own friend. Try to understand what you want. Have a self-reflection with yourself and be like, oh, is this what I need, or is this something that I want? And is it like, do we have the same goals? Because you have to have friends that have the same goals in life, because if they have the same goals in life, then that you guys will push each other to do better. And I remember something that a teacher once told me once when I was in college. You need to have three friend groups. One is someone that you aspire to be. So that person has to be above you. They're already at the tier that you want to be, or higher than that tier that you want to be. You need to have a friend like that, because they will call you out on your BS. They will be like, do you really want this? You say you want to be at this level. Let's say, oh, if you want to graduate, you're in school, you want to be an engineer, you're a doctor, or you're doing something in social media, or like that, you say you want to do this in television, but you're not putting in the work. You need someone that's already at that stage that you want to be, that's going to be like, my friend, like, what's going on? Do you want it or do you not want it? And then you have to have someone that's already at your level, that understands the struggle and is also as hungry as you are, that you guys can push each other to keep on going. And then you need to have someone that's, I guess the way they said it was below your level, doesn't mean like they are not smart, but it's someone that will help you see things in a different perspective. You know, the person at your level, you guys have the same wavelength, and you guys are gonna push each other because you guys know where you want to go. And then the friend that is above is the one you aspire to be, and the one that's going to be like, if you need help, they will give you the tools, but they're gonna also call you on your BS, like, I thought you said you wanted to be here. Why are you acting like this if you want to be at that level? And then someone that is like below your level, that is just someone that I guess you can have fun with, maybe for just social gatherings and things like that, that if you want to let loose, you know that person is the friend to call to let loose. So you need to have friends of different tiers in your life. And you know, sometimes people in the past will come back. You have to decide. You can't just only think about the good moments. You have to decide, like, even like, I always like to use it as now this analogy. If you had an ex that reached out to you, you know, some people like to go back to their exes. Me, no. In my 20s, going into my 30s, hell no. Goodbye to you. I don't know you. Please.
So I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Sorrow. I don't know you. I do not know you. Please leave me alone. I rebuke it. I don't go back. But you just have to think about what relationship you had in the past, where they are and where you are. You also have to think about yourself. You can't think about, oh, that person's like, oh, I miss you, this. Yeah. If you want to have a conversation, go ahead and have a conversation, but you have to also listen to your gut. And I always tell people, your gut is not going to steer you wrong, because every time you decided to go against your gut, something bad happened, or something that it was trying to warn you about happened, and you should like, damn, I should have listened to my gut. And that's happened to me multiple times. So I made a promise to myself in the end of 2024. I am going to listen to my gut. If something doesn't feel right, it doesn't serve me, I am Xing it out. Goodbye. I am laying it to bed, and I don't want anything to do with it. Friends, it's okay. Those people are not meant to go into the next stage of life with you. And of course, it's going to be sad, but I say it's okay to feel your emotions. Cry about it and weigh your options. If you want to go back, or if they reach out again to you and you guys you were friends for a while, and then you guys start being friends, and then they reach out to you and you are in a good place, maybe go have lunch or breakfast and have a conversation. And if everyone is willing to take accountability and move on and try to build a new friendship, because it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same like it was in the past. It's a new relationship because you two are in different parts of your life, I would hope. So you have to have a conversation and be accountable of what happened in the past, and decide if you want to move forward in a relationship for the future. And you just have to it's something about just self-reflecting. Some people are gonna be there for you for a season. Some people are gonna be there for a lifetime, and it's very rare to find those friends that are gonna be there for a lifetime. And I know as adults it's hard to make friends, but I always implore you to just try to be your own friend. Let's say you don't have a huge group of friends, try to find hobbies that you like, or explore things that you've always been interested in doing, and just take the class and do it. You might find that you like it, and you might meet someone there. And then once you meet someone there, you guys can get together outside and try to build a friendship. But you can expect someone to be like, oh, always reaching out. You have to also reach out too. And as adults, we all have lives, we have jobs. Some people are going back to school to get their degree, if it's their first degree or it's their second, or people are going back to grad school. So you have to be considerate of people's time, and also just considerate of the life you are trying to build for yourself. So yes, as you get older, you're gonna lose friends because you're gonna grow out of things that you used to do in your early 20s, and then you're also going to mature. So some friends are stuck in the past and doing childish things that you probably are not into anymore. And if you voice that and they still continue to do that, then you can just say, I love you, but I'm going to love you from afar because I love myself a lot more. So yeah, it's okay to lose friends. It's sad, but it's normal. I've talked to a couple people. I guess when you get older, you tend to start shedding some unnecessary weight that you don't need. So choose yourself. That's like my main thing. Choose yourself. Have a conversation, reflect. If you need to shed a couple people, sometimes, you can have, some people will just show you their true colors and you'd be like, yeah, no, I'm okay on that. And some people, they'll stay there and just suck the life out of you. They're draining. There's always some kind of drama going on in their life. Every time you call them, you pick up the phone, it's just like, can you believe this, da, 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 da. And then when you try to say something like, okay, well, this, you give them advice, and then you're trying to say something about yourself, they turn it back onto themselves. Can you believe da, 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 da? And you're just like, girl, please go get a therapist. I am tired. Life is life and hard. Adulting is very ghetto, and I'm tired. I want to have an exchange of conversation. But if it's always a one-sided conversation, you don't want to talk to that person. Like, what's the point? Exactly. We are not having a two-way street. It's a one-way road in this relationship, and I really don't want to be in it. So I would say it's okay, be patient. Sometimes you're gonna lose friends, sometimes you are going to make friends in the most random situation. But I think the most important part is to prioritize yourself, Um, and if people from your past that have hurt you try to come back, you need to evaluate, not only thinking about the good times, also think about what happened, and was it in a time of need that these people left you? And then they're just trying to come back, like, oh, we had good times. Fuck the good times, girl. Bye. I don't care about the good times. Yes, we had good times, but during my worst, were you there? I don't think so. So goodbye. Like, my motto now is, let me tell you something. I have had a friend, a best friend, that stole money from me and tried to beat me up. And I was like, can you believe this? I was like, I never thought it would be me. It happened to another friend, but this person was a friend that I've helped out, and to find out that this girl stole from me and then try to beat me up, I was just like, oh honey, I don't play foolish games. And that's why I was like, so if I see people from my past that we're no longer friends, this is how I'm going to be. I'm just gonna be like, if I see you in the public, I'll be like, if you say hello, I say hello. If you don't say hello, I'm just gonna be like, I'll be like, oh, do you know them? I'll be like, who that? Who said that? I don't know that person. I don't know them. I don't know that lady. I do not know that man. They're like, are you sure? You guys used to, I said, and if they show me an old photo, I'll be like, oh, that does look like me. But I don't know who that is. I don't know that lady. Yeah, no thank you, sweetheart. I'm very fine. So have a funeral for them because they were in your past. Look forward to the future and keep it pushing, because yeah, I feel that people like to come back when they see that you're doing well, especially the people that have wronged you in the past. When they see that you're doing well or that you're in a good space, they like to kind of crawl back, come back and be like, hey girl, how you doing? Oh, I miss you. Or, oh my god, how's life been treating you? They want to get the 411 on your life and everything, and you're like, it's not given, honey. We're not friends. And we were friends in the past. We're no longer friends. I don't want the friendship. It's okay. It's okay to leave people where they left you, honestly. And sometimes it might be sad, but you have to literally, let me take these shades up because I'm just like, but I do like them. They do look cute. But it's okay to leave people where they left you and keep on moving forward to your future, because you'll meet better people in your future. It'll be sad, definitely, because you'll feel alone, but you're truly not alone, And even if you are, like, if you don't have any family, you don't have any friends, or you lost all your friends or things like that, or you move to a new city, like I said, try to explore those hobbies that you've always wanted to do. Maybe you sign up for a painting class 1 week. It's gonna be scary. You probably want to just be like, you're probably having an anxiety attack. Go a little earlier, sit in your car, have a little dance session. If you put on an artist that makes you feel like the baddest bitch in the world, and listen to that song, and then go into the class, get your stuff set up, and maybe you see somebody, you guys like, oh my god, this is, your outfit is cute, things like that, and you can hit it off. But just do the things that you want to do, explore things on your own, and then you might find things that you like, and that will be your hobby, and then you can make friends from that hobby. So it's okay. It's hard, definitely, as an adult, especially when you get into your mid to late 20s, to make friends, because you really don't want to go out. I am a homebody. I don't really like to go out, and if I'm going out, it's for food. And if you invite me somewhere, please make sure there's food. Make sure there is food, because if there's no food, I'm gonna be highly upset. I am going to be like, why did you invite me here and there's no food? I get hangry and my attitude changes. So just try to explore things and leave those people in the past that weren't there for you in your time of need. Leave them where they left you, and just continue to move forward. Sometimes they're gonna come and reach out to tempt you and be like, just say, I'm good, or just block. My favorite thing is blocked, blocked, block, block, block. Everybody gets blocked. If you're trying to like disturb the peace that I'm trying to create, you would get blocked. I'm sending you to detention. I don't have time. I don't have time for foolishness, and I don't have time for people that are energy vampires that are sucking the life out of you every time. So do what's best for you and say blocked, blocked, and blocked. And on that note, I will see you later. Please, guys, make sure to subscribe, like. Thank you so much. Bye, darling. Yeah. It's given. The motto in 2025 is blocked, blocked, and blocked. Come again? Blocked. You will be access denied and blocked. Like, how Nini say, boop, blocked.